Hey guys, welcome back. Got another video with Z. So today we are going to be doing washer fluid, reservoir, tire sprayers, and radiator sprayer. So from our last event to Oregon, we weren't necessarily hot lapping, but after 2 to 3 laps consistently, the car did just carry up in heat a little bit. I bled this thing for like an hour. These are really hard to bleed. But I bled this thing for like an hour, so I know that it's nothing to do with an air issue in my coolant system. I probably do need to upgrade to like a double row radiator instead of this OE style. So that'll be later on, but right now, I just want to try and help the car with some sprayers. Van did it to his S14, and he said it was really helping him get a few extra laps before he had to pull off and do some, just like let the tires cool. Because when you cool tires, you don't want to instantly just like throw cold water at them, because that's when they start chunking off. So hopefully with this water, I'm just gonna put like water bottles into the, let me show you. So with the reservoir, we're just gonna be putting like just water bottles in them, like air temperature, because it's gonna be about the same temperature as the outside, so it won't cool the tire as fast, but it'll definitely help. So I'm gonna be using the washer fluid reservoir because it already has the pump, it already has like a mounting plate and everything. So I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna mount it and kind of my idea, and then we'll go from there. It's gonna be interesting routing all these lines with water. So let me show you what I got going on. This has like a plate on the back that like slides in and out, and I think it'd be very convenient to put it like right here. Right where I'm shining a light, because this port is actually for the cigarette lighter in the Z, and so I know that there's a power and a ground that already runs here, so I don't have to feed a bunch of wire to find that to like the radio or whatever. So I think this will be my best bet in between the seats, because it'll be easy access as well. Then I'm gonna run a line down the middle. Let me show you. So we're at the back of the Z, so I'm gonna run a line down the middle, and then I'm gonna split it off probably right about here. And then I'm gonna drill a hole in each of the rear wells, and then put the sprayer through that hole, so it's very like sleek looking, and like no like tire or rubber will hit the sprayer and damage it. And then I'm gonna run a third line to the front. I don't know how I'm gonna feed that yet, but I'm gonna run the third line to the front, and then run it across and have like 3 sprayers. I bought a shit ton of sprayers. 2, 4, 5, 6, plus the one that it comes with, so like 8 sprayers. So I'm gonna put like 3 sprayers across the front and then just plug it, so that when I hit this button, it will spray it. It's not a very big washer, as you can see to my hand. So maybe down the line, I can get something bigger and just drill the same size hole, because of the gasket will help it just seal it. So yeah, let's get started. All right, this is what I'm thinking. In between the 2 seats, I'll just mount it right here with some self-tappers. Easy access, I can fill it up, it won't be that hard. I'll throw some water bottles in here on track, so I don't have to pull off every time this thing goes empty, because I have a feeling that it's gonna go empty like every 2 laps or so. And then I can have access to run the lines. So let's get this mounted up. All right, so I got the plate. We're gonna set it, what the frick? Okay, I gotta get that out of there. It's gonna be in the way. But I'm gonna kind of angle it, because there's like this weird divot. I'm gonna angle it. And I got some actual bolts, some nice hardware. That Harbor Freight hardware. Let me show you. Oh guys, I got my toolbox back, and it's full of tools that I've collected randomly. And then I have my track stuff that's just really organized. But yeah, so I got that nice hardware. Use some washers, you know, make it do it right. How do I come over? Oh yeah. So I have this marker. You know what? Black will do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark the holes and then drill them and then throw the hardware on. So let me show you the final product here. right, I got it all mounted up. Yes, it's not straight. It's okay. So in theory, they should just slide right on, like so. Look at that, perfect. Put the water in there. Okay, so now we work on routing. A line set up already. I've kind of laid this out on the kitchen table. So these lines are gonna go like over there. We'll worry about organization here in a second. So those lines are gonna go over that way. And then this guy, I have teed off. Because I have this running to the rear to tee off. One's for the left, one's for the right rear tire. So we'll throw that back there that way. And then essentially I'm gonna run a third line and have that run to the front. So I should probably work on that because I don't know how I'm going to run that right now. Okay. Stop that. Look, I bought 100 feet of the line. I didn't know how much line I was gonna need, and it was cheaper. So what I'm thinking is that we run it through where I did the hydro, through like the little gasket in the underneath the clutch, or near the clutch pedal, because then I can run it right here all the way through. I'll probably have to drill like a hole, clean that up, run it, and then I can run it straight down to the front. Will be my best bet. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We gotta get that figured out before we move on. All right, we did it. So I have it teed off. I have it running underneath right here, all the way down through this little hole for my hydro, down and underneath by the gas pedal for where the hydro lines come through. I have it just wrapping around, a couple zip ties, keep it in place, down behind the light, and it comes and ends right here. I almost cut the right length, which was kind of cool, but I can just put in a sprayer right here, drill 2 holes, zip tie it, and then I can just add on a line, and then I'll have to go get a 1/4 inch line plug tomorrow. But yeah, we did it. So now we have to route the back, and then we gotta figure out all the wiring. So what's next is I really don't want it running next to my amp. Yeah, I have an amp and sub in here because we be bumping sideways. So what I'm gonna end up doing is there's a couple holes through this. I think I'm gonna run them that way. So yeah, let's get the back all wired up. All right, so we got it all finished. We got it all buttoned up, zip tied up, and we're ready to do the final test. So let's take a look. All right, go ahead. All right, so that's the driver's side. Passenger side, go ahead. Oh yeah, stop. And then let's take a look at the radiator sprayers. Go ahead. Adjust this a little bit, stop. Stop. Okay, go ahead. So we got those all adjusted and we got the sprayer to work. I'm having a little bit of a vacuum issue right now. at the actual pump. So I think one of the line that's for the front radiator sprayers has like a little like leak in it. So I'm just gonna trim the end and then reconnect it so it's nice and tight. But yeah, so we got tire sprayers now. So hopefully, we're going to an event in Reno. It's the first time in Reno, September 5th and 6th. So I just ordered a pair of the Kenda KR20As. My buddy Derek and Van both got 20 to 30 laps, and they still say that there's like a lot of tread on the tire. So I bought a pair of those because I want to invest in some better tires so I don't have to buy so many. Because you guys saw from Bash, I had like 22 tires. I went through all of them in 3 days. So hopefully with a better tire, I'll have to buy less of them. So I'm gonna run a pair of those and try and make them last 2 days. Hopefully with spraying the tires with water and letting them cool down after like 2 or 3 laps, I can make them last. So you guys will have to come back and check that out. I'm gonna be doing a review on them while I'm there. So yeah, and then probably next month, I'm gonna pick up a pair of Velino Griva. I've been talking to the sales rep. I gotta email some guy in like Las Vegas or something. So I'm gonna get Velino Grivas and I'm gonna do a review on those as well. So you guys need to stay tuned for that review for those tires. But we have tire sprays now. We have tire sprayers. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for the next video.